What's up, everybody? Mark with Coffee and Toys here, bringing you another G.I. Joe Classified Series unboxing and review. Today we go back to that Target exclusive line. We are going back to Tiger Force. And of course, I'm talking about the main operator of the Tiger Force, the lead of the team, the main man, my boy, Tiger Force Flint. Let's talk about it. So I think we all are in agreement that when they announced the Tiger Force team, we knew Flint was coming. We got the original Flint. He looked fantastic in my opinion. I actually don't own that Flint now, so I was very excited when they announced Tiger Force Flint. Except when they showed him. When they showed him with that silly stripe across his eyes, I can't get past it. I really can't. I've got the figure in front of me right now, and I can't get past it. But who knows? We're going to get into this review and see how it turns out, but I do not like that stripe on the face. I love Tiger Force Flint. One of my favorite, Flint's one of my favorite characters. Tiger Force Flint, I always enjoyed. Thought just his outfit just looked cool, but you know, sometimes and again, we haven't even unboxed the figure yet, but sometimes I feel like maybe why mess with a good thing? And that's kind of what I feel like with this Tiger Force Flint. As a matter of fact, so much that I actually made the comment online that I did not like this Tiger Force Flint and that I did not have the OG Flint anymore. And if I did, I was going to actually put the OG Flint head from the Classified Series Flint onto this Tiger Force one to make it more like the original. And a person on the forums was very gracious enough to send me free of charge a Tiger Force or a OG Flint head. So we're actually going to put that head on this Tiger Force Flint in this review today. So thank you for doing that. Once again, you know who you are. But yeah, if you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that like button real quick. It really helps out the channel. Share it if you want. Comment if you like. I enjoy talking to people when they do comments. Let me know what you like about this particular figure in general, or anything else you feel like talking about. Doesn't bother me. I'm happy to respond. But if you're new to the channel, after smashing that like button, here's what we do. I go over the figure in the box, we talk about it, we look at it, we see what we like, we talk about the artwork, yada, yada, yada. Then we really get into it and we dive in, we take the figure out of the box, we talk about the figure, we go everything from articulation to how it compares when it's all kitted out, and then I just kind of give my final thoughts on it, and occasionally we do comparisons. Now, like I said, I don't have an OG Flint today, so for the comparisons part, we'll at least have the OG Flint head to compare against the Tiger Force version. But with that being said, let's hop on over and check out Tiger Force Flint in the package. And here we have it. We have Tiger Force Flint, G.I. Joe Classified Series, G.I. Joe Flint down in the lower left-hand corner. And of course, looking at the figure, we do see we have that digital mock-up of Flint with the pyramid in the background. And again, I think that's from one of the miniseries. I can't remember exactly. Drop me a comment if you know what it's from. Is it the Tomb of Montezuma? Don't remember. Of course, we have the Tiger Force logo, and this is a Target exclusive line. Of course, you can also pick it up on HasbroPulse.com. And I actually did see this figure on the pegs today when I went to Target to pick up some baby formula and some other things. So I was very surprised to see him in stores. So check your Targets if you're interested in, after seeing this review, you might be able to find him in stock. Also found a Crimson Viper, so I was very surprised. But of course, we also have Flint's loadout. We have his shotgun. We have more of a classic style of his gun. We have his beret. We have his field knife. And we have a pistol that is included with this figure. Spinning around to the side, we see that he is number 89 in this series. We got that QR code. And of course, his iconography, which is the modern day file card in a small print down here. Again, kind of wonder why they put it here. And again, why don't you make this go to this page, Hasbro? I'm going to harp on it every video I do until someone at Hasbro hears about it. But that being said, we spin around to the back. We take a look. Of course, we have Tiger Force Flint. He stands 6.3 inches tall, so he is a standard size classified figure. We see his accessories. And of course, we get some details into what goes on the back of Flint. And of course, a detail of his shotgun shells in their, I don't know what you call that. It's spacing. Bandolier, I guess. But yeah, so that being said, if we go in a little closer to the side right here, we do see that iconography, which tells us what his specialties, his roles, etc., what he really does. And of course, I'll have that on the screen right now for you to review at your leisure if you'd like to pause the video. But yeah, that pretty much sums up the back of the package. So I'll give you a few more seconds to look at it. And okay, so zooming back out, finally we'll spin around to the other side. We see that wonderful card art for Flint. Of course, he's got the paint across the eyes, which I absolutely can't stand. But otherwise, great artwork as always in general for the classified series. Taking one final look at the package in front, we see what's on the outside, but now we're going to get inside this package and check out Tiger Force Flint. All right, there you have it. Tiger Force Flint out of his package and looking really good. Again, we're going to dive right into it. I cannot get over this face, so I'm going to zoom in, let you guys have a good look at it. Of course, nothing wrong with the paint applications overall. I don't care for the extra black. Of course, looks like Flint, gives off the Flint vibes. It's the same mold we had previously, but just with some extra paint deco on it. And I mean, looks great. Just, I can't get past this line. Now, I don't know, maybe if they hadn't done the over the eyes, making him look like a raccoon, and just did the one on the top and the bottom, I probably could have been behind it a little more. Just not a big fan of it. Of course, he's got his textured hair, shaved underneath, combed back, and, it's a good face sculpt. It's a solid, it's a very good Flint face sculpt. Now, zooming out a little bit, of course, we have the tiger stripes going down the arm, and this is essentially a repaint of the Flint we've already gotten, except I think this is new, I believe. I don't remember the original Flint coming with the big, it's not a Bowie knife. People have told me what it is. It starts with a K. Kakuri knife? I can't remember. Drop me a comment to tell me what the name of that knife is again, because I always forget it. And of course, he's got the holster for his sidearm. And of course, going to the back, we can see where he can keep his shotgun. I'm not 100% sure where the rifle goes, to be honest, on this one. I'll have to play around with it. And looking at the way the lighting's hitting it right now, it looks like this color green is different than this, but yet when I look at it, it's not nearly as noticeable. So that might just be a weird lighting effect with my camera, or my phone rather. Of course, he's got all the standard articulation. We're not going to go too much into that. He does have pins because he is an older figure. He does have the pins in the elbows. I believe he has the pins in the knees as well. Yes. So the way with my blue screen here, it looks a little bit more vibrant than it actually is. It's a little bit duller green especially, but still looks really, really good overall. This is a great looking figure. And yeah, of course, when we talk about Flint, as I always am keen to say, we're not just talking about the figure itself, we're talking about the accessories. So, of course, Flint. What is Flint without his beret? So let's just pop that on my thumb real quick and give you guys a picture or a close-up of that Tiger Force logo on there. That looks very cool. Of course, it just fits on his head, and we'll accessorize him in a moment. But there you go. Flint in his beret. Of course, he does come packing that side pistol there, and you can see it's, nothing too fancy about it. Just that normal side arm. He does also come with that Kakuri knife. Is that what it's called? I can't remember for sure, but there it is. Curved blade, good for going through the jungle. And the new gun, I believe, I don't know if he had this the first time or not, but this reminds me of the gun that I know we've seen this gun before, maybe with Recondo. I'm not sure. I think maybe with Recondo. So, of course, it's got some grayish tan wrapping around the barrel and around the handle of the gun. And, of course, it also does come with a clip that you can that you can put into it, just like so. Goes right in there nice and snug. My gun was pretty warped. It was actually warped worse than that in the package. So, of course, you can, it's pliable enough plastic. You can bend it back into place without too much effort. So, or you can put it in hot water and definitely get it to go back. The gun also does have an opening in the barrel so that you can put a blast effect in it if you should choose to do so, if you're one of those people that takes awesome photographs. I wish I had time to do awesome photographs. But that being said, finally, last but certainly not least, we have Flint's shotgun. And of course, it is in all black with the brass colored slugs in it and some green highlight on the bottom. And I believe you can do, yeah, you can act like he's loading it up as such. Bring it back together. Oops, went a little too far there. And I thought something else moved on it, but I guess not. I must be misremembering from the one I used to have. And of course it has an opening on the end where you can again put a blast effect in it should you choose to. So with that being said, let's get him all kitted out and see what he looks like fully geared up. All right, there we have it. We have Tiger Force Flint fully kitted out with all of his accessories on him. Again, I applaud Hasbro for giving us figures that can hold all or nearly all their accessories on the figure themselves. So just to give you a quick look, and again, you can see the shotgun on the back, the Kakuri knife on his side, the side pistol, and of course he's carrying his rifle in his hands. Beret on his head. This man is ready to fight some snakes in the jungle. Trying to decide how I'm going to leave him on my shelf. I like this gun in his hand. I just don't like that the barrel's so bent. That's just bothering me to no end. But looks very good overall. Now, what we're going to get into is what I said at the beginning of the video. I am going to take this head off right now because over here I have the regular version Flint head. And we're just going to do some quick kit bashing here. So, taking this head off. Maybe. Probably should take his gun out of his hand, but Oh, that is on there. Okay, there we go. So, head off. New head on. Oh, are you kidding me? Please tell me the ball sockets are the same size. Okay, I don't know if they are actually. Oh, there we go. Man, that is... Sorry, folks, but man, that... I am wondering if those ball sockets, or that ball and socket is not the same size, because man, that's... But it's on him, so let's take a look at Flint after I've put... Yeah, I'm definitely going with this version. Sorry, Hasbro. For Coffee&Toys, we think you missed the mark with that painted up face. I am much more enjoying... Flint doesn't really strike me as a guy that's going to put war paint on or whatever you want to call it. Just doesn't strike me as the fella that's going to do that. Flint's going to be all business, no extra time. He didn't design the clothes, or he probably wouldn't have put the stripes on those either, to be honest. But I am definitely enjoying this version of Flint more. And I guess one thing to point out, I do have a loose waist on mine. So if you get this figure... I hope you don't have a loose waist. I heard people talking about the Firefly having a loose waist. My Firefly was good, but Tiger Force Flint does have a bit of a loose waist going on here. Not terrible. I mean, I pretty much just display mine and don't do much outside of these reviews when it comes to articulating and playing with them. Occasionally, I take some pictures if I feel like it. But I am definitely digging the regular version, the non-painted face. But you guys tell me what you think. Do you like the painted face more than the unpainted face? Because I like the original Flint head on this, and I love the Tiger Force Flint altogether more than the OG Flint. So yeah, this will be my first kit bashed figure that's going to be on my shelf. So pretty cool. But you guys tell me what you think in the comments on this video. If you liked it, again, leave a thumbs up. Really helps out the channel. The channel's slowly growing. I really appreciate everybody that subscribes. If you enjoyed my content, please consider subscribing to the channel because it does, again, I deliver content, a couple videos a week, sometimes more. I'm going to start very soon. I'm going to do my top 10 G.I. Joe classified figures of 2023 so far. Now, granted, we're in October. Not a whole lot more are going to be coming out this year. But I think it would be nice to take a review of what we've gotten this year because 2023 has definitely been a year of G.I. Joe classified. And I think it's going to be fun just to kind of talk about what I think my top 10 figures are for 2023. Joe and Cobra together. So just top 10 figures. And then, yeah, I'll ask you guys what you guys think about that list and what you guys, what would be on your list that's not on mine. But that being said, I'm Mark. You've been watching Coffee with Toys, and I'll see you later.